How to help your child achieve difficult goals. The secret to conquering any goal through practice. Hello, dear parents. Today, I want to share a super interesting and important topic in parenting. How to help your child practice effectively and conquer seemingly tough goals. Have you ever felt frustrated because your child keeps struggling with a new skill or a difficult lesson? Don't worry. What matters most isn't the destination, but the journey of practice, where your child learns and grows every single day. In this article, I'll reveal the concept of deliberate practice, a simple, science-backed yet incredibly effective approach that not only helps your child achieve their goals but also builds perseverance and motivation in learning. First, I want to highlight the two main ideas we'll explore today. 1. Deliberate practice is the key to improving weaknesses and mastering new skills. 2. Parents are essential companions in helping children stay passionate even when things get tough. Now, let's dive into the details. What is deliberate practice? Most of us are familiar with shallow practice, repeating what we already know just to do it better. For example, your child might sing the same familiar song over and over again to perfect it. But the limitation here is that your child isn't learning anything new, just circling around what's already comfortable. Deliberate practice is completely different. It focuses on challenging your child with unfamiliar skills, practicing them repeatedly until they're mastered. This is the kind of learning parents should encourage for a more well-rounded development. Sounds exciting, right? Let me share the 4 golden principles of this method. The 4 principles of successful deliberate practice. First, encourage your child to work on their weaknesses. Instead of just doing what they're already good at, motivate them to try new things. For example, if your child loves singing, challenge them to hit higher notes in a new song rather than repeating the old one. Second, they need complete focus. Parents can help by creating a quiet environment, turning off distractions like phones and background noise, so your child can concentrate. Third, they need feedback. Teach your child to reflect on what they did, or seek input from teachers and parents to understand their progress and areas for improvement. Finally, repeat until mastery. This requires persistence. Your child must stick with it even when it gets tough. As you can see, these 4 principles aren't overly complicated, but when applied correctly, they lead to remarkable progress. How to encourage your child to practice deliberately. This method can sometimes feel challenging because it pushes your child to face difficult tasks. But don't worry, there are some simple yet effective ways parents can help them through it. First, help your child understand that failure is completely normal. Everyone stumbles at some point, even famous people, right? Talk openly with your child to help them see failure as a natural part of learning something new. Next, help your child build resilience in the face of difficulty. When they feel frustrated with a skill they can't yet master, be there to encourage them to push through that stretch zone. Another strategy is to emphasize the importance of practice. Share real-life stories. An actor rehearsing lines for months. An athlete waking up early to train every day. Or a writer revising drafts for a year. Their success comes from effort, not just talent. Lastly, encourage your child to imagine the results. For example, if your child is feeling lazy about piano practice, you could say, "Imagine if you try hard. You'll be able to perform your favorite song in front of the whole class. How amazing would that feel?" These positive visualizations can be powerful motivators. In conclusion, our children need to practice to achieve their goals, but they don't always know how to do it or feel motivated on their own. That's where parents come in, to help them see the value of practice and guide them in the right way. With deliberate practice, you're not just helping your child tackle hard things, you're giving them a valuable life skill for the future. My final advice: enjoy this journey with your child. Every little step forward, no matter how small, is something to be proud of. Wishing all the parents and kids lots of joy in learning and growing together.